Hey guys, very good morning and welcome to a new daily market outlook. So as of yesterday, I am in my first trade of the week, which is a Kiwi Swiss short, which I shared in the community alongside the stop loss. So if you're interested in receiving more trades of mine, make sure to join the Discord community and leave a like underneath this video. So yeah, with that said, let's just dive straight in and let's see what is going on. So to begin with, of course, the dollar index, and this is exactly why I am not a fan of trading the dollar pairs this week, because as we can see at the moment, we are currently situated back at this area of resistance. So as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I preferably was going to see the dollar index push a little bit down, a little bit lower in towards at least this yellow line. However, as we can see, we just failed to hit that level, started impulsing back up in towards the highs. But then, as you guys know, I was waiting for this area of resistance to get broken. Sadly, didn't happen. Therefore, still just waiting for the dollar index to do something, because as we can see, we have just been consolidating all week long in between approximately 93.100 and 92.800. So in these times of consolidation, it is very important to understand that you don't have to trade. You don't have to be in a trade all the time, especially when the dollar is consolidating like this and the dollar pairs aren't really moving how you want them to move. Just move away from the dollar pairs and take a look at the other pairs which are available as well. So yeah, with that said, I'm just going to be waiting for a breakout in either direction, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if we do move down a little bit lower today, then maybe back up until some big news comes from the Jackson Hole Symposium in the US. So yeah, with that said, let's head over to our first pair, which is Aussie dollar. And Aussie dollar, so as you can see guys, Aussie dollar was moving kind of bullish from that trend line over here, but then we just got consolidation, then broke back down in towards the lows. So Aussie dollar is not looking very bullish at the moment. If we look at 1 hour structure, 4 hour structure essentially is also, or you could view this as bearish if you view this as a higher low. So essentially the 4 hour and the 1 hour could be bearish. On the 1 hour, or on the 4 hour, we have this area of supply over here, which on the 1 hour is also an area of interest. So what I'm currently looking at is for an impulse a little bit higher. Let me just delete this yellow line. So looking to see how we react to this swing high, as this could potentially be a nice setup back in towards the lows. So yeah, that is kind of the setup that I am looking at. A possible short on Aussie dollar from around the 786 fib level, fake out on this high to then short Aussie dollar back down in towards the lows. But remember guys, there is a big symposium going on in the US at the moment, so anything can happen with the dollar. But yeah, this is looking pretty good in my opinion for a possible short, but my preference as always will still remain with the fact that I want to see that area of supply get hit, as that is just so much stronger of a setup. But yeah, who knows, we might see an intraday pullback back down in towards the lows. So let's say we just see a short intraday setup like this, move back down in towards the lows, then form this kind of wedge formation to then start going back up in towards the highs. So even though the higher time frame structure is looking good to move a little bit higher, so let's say on the daily, you can still take those shorts on, let's say, the 1 hour and the 4 hour if the confluences are there. So yeah, that is Aussie dollar for you guys. Let's head over to euro dollar. And euro dollar, so this is exactly the reason why I haven't been trading euro dollar this week. As we can see, euro dollar has just been following the dollar index, just choppy. Every time you want to go short, so let's say we wanted to go short from here, market goes down, comes back up, swipes your stop loss. Then if you want to go short from here, market goes down and starts coming back up to hit you out at break even. So yeah, that's just that. 1 hour structure is bearish, of course, due to the fact that we broke below this low over here. So we had high, low, and then a high, then a new lower low, and this could be your potential new lower high. So yeah, maybe a tap in towards this zone over here. Let me just draw it in for you guys. This is an area of supply in the market up around over here at 1.17686. So we have currently tapped into that. Yeah, we just missed it. As we can see, we just missed it. I would only be looking for shorts if we hit that zone. But yeah, still guys, not a big fan of taking any trades on euro dollar. So I won't be trading euro dollar today. But yeah, it does look good for a further drop because as we can see, we have that ascending price action, right? That ascending corrective price action, which is essentially just a sign of bearishness to come. So with that said, let's head over to pound dollar. And looking at pound dollar, so pound dollar finally reacted beautifully to that upper zone. As we can see, started pushing back down in towards lows. I was of course looking for a nice ascending channel or wedge over here. Sadly didn't form anything. We reacted very briefly to this imaginary trend line, but after that just broke down in towards lows, created a new lower low in comparison to this structure over here. And essentially now pound dollar is bearish on the 1 hour. So also looking at the 4 hour, pound dollar has also flipped essentially bearish on the 4 hour if you view this as a higher low. So what am I looking for now? Well, I want to see pound dollar push down even lower. So what I'm looking for is potentially an intraday setup on the 1 hour, and this will probably form next week, maybe see correction, then a drop back down in towards approximately 1.36538, which is on the 4 hour an area of demand. So let me just turn on this for you guys. As you can see, these white candles, these are your 4 area. This is your 4 hour area of demand. So that is the area that you then want to look for longs again, kind of the same as an Aussie dollar, form a potential kind of like channel, move up, then down, and then up. Yeah. So that's pound dollar for you guys. Let's head over to Kiwi dollar. So Kiwi dollar, guys, and what we can see on Kiwi dollar, I'm still waiting for that supply area to get hit. Essentially going back down in towards the 4 hour. What you can see is that Kiwi dollar is one of the messier pairs. Looking at the 1 hour, we had this kind of head and shoulders set up yesterday with the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and the head. As we can see over here, broke the neckline, possibly now retesting it to then go down a little bit lower. 1 hour is now bearish, 4 hour is still bullish, I think. Yeah, 4 hours still bullish in my opinion, but the 1 hour is bearish. So what we might see is kind of the same as on Aussie dollar and pound dollar, maybe an intraday pullback to then move back down lower, then form this kind of wedge or channel, then move up higher in towards supply. From there we can then start looking for those longer term shorts. So yeah guys, that is it essentially for today. Let me just quickly view gold for you guys, as I know you guys love trading gold, and I shared the analysis of gold yesterday in the community in Discord, on Discord, and as we can see, the 4 hour reacted beautifully to 1781, which was this 4 hour imbalance candle over here. So as you can see, those levels can really help you out when trying to find those sniper entries. Has been moving higher ever since. So what I'm now looking at potentially is just a new higher high being formed. I want to see how it reacts to this high over here. Maybe form a double top, then maybe another drop, but it would be nice to move up a little bit higher, start forming some kind of ascending wedge formation like this. That's kind of what I'm going to be looking for. We are already kind of forming it with this over here and this over here. So who knows, this might be your third touch. Look out for a fake out on that second high to then see a nice sell opportunity. So yeah guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all a very pleasant day. Make sure to keep an eye on the Discord. Might be sharing some more signals as of today. Yeah, we'll keep in touch and speak to you all very soon. Thanks guys.